Hello viewers, welcome to Saki's Book and Cook. In the previous sessions we discussed about a biological tissue, what are the different types of biological tissues, that is plant tissues, animal tissues, and how they are classified and how they are interrelated to human tissues. And now today we discussed about the blood, which is also a connective tissue, which is a liquid in humans and many of animals. Blood brings nutrients and oxygen to our tissues and takes wastes like carbon dioxide from our tissues. And what the blood made up of is blood made up of blood plasma, various cells, that is red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets. So now question is where blood comes from our body. Blood cells are made in the bone marrow. That is, bone marrow is nothing but a soft material in middle of our bones, and that is nothing but a spongy tissue which is inside of some bones. And the special cells in our bone marrow make most of the blood cells in our body. That is, bone marrow contains stem cells, that is they can develop red blood corpuscles, white blood corpuscles, as well as platelets. So in the blood cells are made up of in the bone marrow and circulates all over our body. And now plasma is nothing but an yellowish liquid in which blood cells flow, and it made of nutrients, electrolytes like salts, gases, etc. And plasma in adults have approximately of 3 liters of plasma, that is 55% of volume of total our blood, and it takes nutrients, hormones, and proteins to parts of our body. And next one is red blood cells or red blood corpuscles. Another name for RBC is erythrocyte. Erythro means red and cyte means cells. It carries oxygen and carbon dioxide around our body. Cells in our body needs oxygen to live. RBC brings oxygen into body and carbon dioxide out. It is filled with hemoglobin. The hemoglobin is nothing but a protein which mean to carry large amount of oxygen. That is, hemoglobin has iron on it. Iron and oxygen when mixed, it gives blood red color. That is hemoglobin. This is why hemoglobin is red in color. And the next one is white blood cells or white blood corpuscles, and also called as leukocytes. Leuko means white and cyte means cell. And this is big part of immune system and attacks things that do not belong into our body. That is, it attacks on host cells and kills germs, body cancer cells, and fights against other toxic substances. And they also go out of the blood in place where there is infection and fight an infection. That is, it acts as a total lymphatic system. So white blood corpuscles are lymph nodes, and they are again classified into lymphocytes, granulocytes, and monocytes. And next one is platelets, and also called as thrombocytes, which helps make blood clot. Clotting is nothing but liquid blood becomes solid in nature. When skin is cut, blood clots. This stops blood from going out of skin too much. For if blood clots in brain, it causes brain strokes. Also it stops. And also the vitamin which helps of blood clotting is vitamin K, that is piloquinone, which helps in clotting of blood. And as we see in human body, the total amount of blood in human varies with age, gender, weight, body, but average figure for adults is about 60 ml per kg of body weight. As we come to classification, it is based on inherited properties of red blood corpuscles. And blood groups were first identified by Austrian immunologist Karl Landsteiner in 1901. The major blood types are A, B, AB, and O. And it is determined by the protein markers, that is antigens present on the surface of red blood cells. That is, red blood cells only defines which blood group defines, that is the donors and receivers, they only define us. And next question is why some species have not red blood. Like spiders and arthropods have blue blood due to the presence of copper. When copper is mixed with oxygen, it gives blue color. In some species like sea cucumbers, they are yellow blood. That is, based on the yellow pigment vanadium, the blood appears as yellow. So as we seen in competitive exam point of view, main questions are asking about plasma therapy and plasma platelets. That is, largest part of blood is plasma, and plasma therapy also known as convalescent plasma therapy, like this. Thank you for watching. And our next topic is digestive system, in which is the main part of the entire human system, and we discussed later. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel.